No wrong way. Song way. Go stupid, go dumb. Ay. Go stupid, go dumb. Ay. Go stupid, go dumb. Ay. We not no bum. Ay. Go stupid.
What is up, everybody? I am FirstInitialJ. Over here on my far right hand is the one, the only. Go ahead, let them know.
Yeah, Jeremiaz, guys.
Jeremiaz, the one over here in the middle.
Your boy Jeremiaz, what's good? Oh shit, I missed it.
Triple dab up, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremiaz
Been a minute.
and Jeremiaz.
Yes,
Tonight,
sir.
we're going to talk about what we're going to actually put our mindsets to, because the previous episodes we had talked about was the last episode. We said that we had to take a reset before 2026, you know, mentally, creatively, and as a podcast. But today is the question that comes after the reset is that, are we actually built for the next level? Are you actually built for the next level? The next best version of yourself that it has to come in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. But for very few people that talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody always wants, they want growth, they want success, they want this and that just handed to them, but you got to work for it. You got to, you got to earn that. Very few people actually talk about what it takes to be growth and how much it actually costs them as an individual. You know what I'm saying? The pressure, the discipline, the accountability, the expectations, the identity, the pressure of what everything takes to be involved in who you need to be as a whole, as yourself, and as an individual to be the best version of yourself, like I said. So this episode of First Initial Thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, me, myself, FirstInitialJ, JMH, Jeremiaz are going to get real. We're going to get real talk and give it to you all how it is, okay? Whether it's the next level activity, meaning what it is for us coming into 2026, whether we're truly prepared for it, or what this podcast needs to be known for, or what it should be known for moving forward as we go as a unit. So this isn't about trends. This isn't about numbers, money, none of that bull. You know what I'm saying? This is about clarity, direction, and building something that feels actually real, genuine, and something that lasts. Like, you need to build something that lasts and feels genuine with yourself, because if you're not real with yourself, right, are you actually being real with anybody else? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Dynasty.
Exactly. So if you're building anything in your life, ladies and gentlemen, this conversation is for you. Y'all make sure to stick tuned, like and comment, subscribe on the video. And before we get to it, let's just go ahead and dive right in, all right?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. This is segment 1. What does the next level really mean to you, JMH? Everybody wants the next level, but nobody defines it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear next level, bro, what do you think of?
I think there's just a lot of ways you can define next level, because you have different aspects of your life that can always go to another level.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would say the main one would be
Because it could be about numbers, bro. It could be about pressure,
definitely
identity, and finding
who
yourself.
wants to make less money
Yeah.
the next year that they've been working, you know?
That's
yeah,
facts. Nobody want to do that.
Financials is definitely one of those things where you always want to level up there. But a lot of people's, I would say, would probably be like physically, mentally, health-wise. I would say those are probably the more important ones to focus on.
Right. Does trying to move forward excite you or scare you from doing that? From like kind of like leaving out your comfort zone, your area. You know what I'm saying? Does it excite you, or are you nervous about trying to do it? Because everybody says, like how I said, like they want to just do it and they think it's just gonna happen. They think it's gonna come to them naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause new year, new me bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they expect it to just automatically happen. And I know y'all don't like hearing that, but it's probably the truth, right? Because before the new year, you're just saying random bullshit. Whether you're getting drunk, faded, high, you know what I'm saying? You just, new year, new me, you know what I'm saying? But in most cases, you actually have to apply yourself and be the best version of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So does it excite you, or are you scared of trying to be something better, like a better version of it?
I would say if you're not uncomfortable, then you're probably doing it wrong, I would say, for the most part. Yeah. Because everything that usually benefits you, it will be something that's going to take you out of your comfort zone.
Right. I agree with that. I follow with that 100%.
Yeah. And I'd say some of the best things that you can do or have, done in your life came from you coming out of that comfort zone.
Right.
But everybody's also different.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, but if you weren't a little cautious and worried or scared of things.
I'd say, like you just said, because everybody's different, that's why certain people are going to see success, and that's why certain people are not going to see success. You know, because not everybody has the mental ability to see it like that. You know what I mean? Some people are just going to be lazy mentally and just slack off. So
That is true.
Jeremiaz, do you think that social media defines and changes people on how they perceive and see success?
you know what? In today's age, I think that's a tricky question because I'm a very strong believer of like, don't believe everything you see on the internet, as it's very easy to like make your life seem a certain way on the internet than what it really is. But then at the exact same time, I think we're in a new era from then like 2010 and shit, from when Instagram was like like barely coming out.
Yeah.
So I say like, honestly, like the people are gonna like in today's world, the people are gonna judge you based off like what you have out there. You know what I'm saying? So I say it's a good balance of like both, you know, in today's era.
Yeah.
Today's a new world, bro. It's not.
Everything, the world's always changing. Dog.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
it's not the old days no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know, unfortunately, like, do I like how the old days is? Maybe, but today's era is different. You know, everything's very social nowadays. So a lot of shit's gonna be on the internet.
Yeah. All right, then. So let me ask both of y'all this question. This applies to all of us. I'll go ahead and ask y'all if you want to ask me the same thing. You can bounce it back off of me. All right. Is the next level something that you chase or something that exposes you?
Repeat that again?
Is the next level something that you chase or does it expose you?
You want to answer that one first?
Kind of like if you're insecure of yourself or being out there type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like something that you're trying to chase. Like if we're moving as a unit doing this whole podcast thing, or just moving from the ghost hunting adventures. You know what I'm saying? Like exposing yourself of who you truly are. You know, like is it something that you chase or is it exposing you as who you are as an individual? Like people can see you clearly. Like you're completely transparent on who you are. Because on all our ghost adventures, bro, we were all completely transparent. We weren't faking. We weren't hiding anything. We weren't trying to be somebody. We're just going out. We're just a bunch of dumbass idiots going on adventures, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll probably say both. I mean,
Right.
yeah, because if you think about it in that way, it's definitely. How can I explain it? I'm trying to think. I had it on the tip of my tongue, and it was just. How could you really explain it? I mean, I guess.
What was you thinking about?
all right, well, then answer this first. What's next level for you? Whether it's the like podcast wise, like what's next level for you moving forward? And like, what would be something that you could do better than while we were doing this? And then I'll hit you with, is that exposing you or not? You get what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
what you're
true.
saying. That's what you're saying.
So let me hit you with that. So go ahead. One of y'all go first.
Answer. What's something that you want to do better, like, in general, with yourself? Like, as far as making, like, content.
For the podcast.
Right.
Maybe like be more entertaining.
Okay.
Something like that, I guess. Going
Like
off
more,
of that
like more enthusiastic with the content.
Yes and no. I would say enthusiastic with y'all, but not as much so like to where it's like faking it on camera type of enthusiastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what you
But
mean.
yeah, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
feel you.
So then the exposing side, did you feel like that exposed you as who you are, and did you feel comfortable or not?
No, I wouldn't say so, but I think I get what I was trying to say before, where it's like, I feel like for next level, you're gonna have to chase it, but no matter what, like, let's say you're, I don't know, next level is like a physical thing of going to the gym,
Yeah.
and, you know, you do that for like a whole year, which obviously, you know, you'll look better, but it'll also expose you to like other things that you see wrong with yourself, whether it's like, oh, I need to work this part of my body out or something. I feel like it'll always have some kind of exposure.
Is First Initial Thoughts a paranormal podcast or a paranormal channel with the podcast?
I think I'd say it's a podcast of many things. It's really versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I wouldn't say either of those. Exactly.
It's like Fiesta, Texas, or like fucking whatever the fuck is out there. If the season's Halloween, then we gonna bring you some spooky shit. If it's Christmas, then we gonna bring you some fucking Christmas shit. If it's November, then we gonna bring some Thanksgiving shit.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's facts.
Yeah, we many things. We're versatile.
Exactly. We are
Relax.
beyond versatile. Oh, hell yeah.
Everything.
Is ghost hunting, if ghost hunting disappeared tomorrow, does this podcast still exist?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, energy don't die.
Never dies. John,
Yes,
aka
sir.
JMH, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all go ahead and make some noise for this big dog over here. What would disappoint you if the podcast? What would disappoint you if this podcast became something different?
Ooh, like how different? Like completely like
Go
left
stupid, go
turn.
dumb.
Fucking,
Like, what would disappoint you if this podcast became something different from what you thought it would be?
oh, I see. I thought you meant like one day I show up and we're like, oh, what are we doing tonight? And everybody's got like on fucking, I don't know, like the Spider-Man and Elsa fucking video costumes on and shit.
Everybody's in tune, but you're
We're
not.
like, yeah, we're doing Orion's toy review. It's like, I mean, if it makes some money, I guess, but I kind of wanted to just hang out with y'all. But yeah, no. I guess it would really depend on how different, because there could be different in good terms too. Like, I could be imagining what I think the podcast would be in, 5+ years or something. And if it turns out to be something different but still enjoyable, as long as it still has the same vibe, I think no matter what, I would still.
Let me ask you an off the books question is about the podcast.
Yeah.
The same's gonna go for you, Jeremiaz. JMH. What is the podcast, the first initial thoughts to you as a human being?
Ooh.
What do you think of the podcast that you're a part of?
I don't know, because it's kind of different, I guess, for us, because we're actually the ones making the content. It kind of just feels like we're just all hanging out, doing the same shit we would probably do even if we weren't recording it, and we were all still hanging out. So
Dope
it's
ass
like,
answer,
yeah.
dog. Wasn't expecting that at all. That's, that's
so
dope.
like, as long as that feeling of it doesn't really change.
If you're listening to this right now and trying to level up your life, ask yourself this, all right? Are you built for the next level or are you just dreaming about it?
I say this, bro. I saw this from somewhere, and I really don't want to say where I saw it from, but I'm just gonna say it like what it is. Dreams are dreams, goals are goals. You know what I'm saying? So dreams are always gonna be dreams, goals are gonna be reality. So you gotta make sure your dreams are your goals, because you gotta like make that shit reality. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make sure you're always gonna be the best version of yourself every year, you know what I'm saying? Every step. You know, when people say like no, 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 bro, every no is gonna be closer to yes. You know what I'm saying?
But how far are people actually willing to push themselves to get to that yes?
Bro, you know what? That's on you. Everybody's story is different.
It's about opportunities and at this point, growth as an individual, right?
Yes, sir.
Just push yourself to that
'Cause you
because
don't-
stop
you don't-
accepting
I
what
put
you
you-
really are,
yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
stop
never know.
accepting it.
You never know. You never know. Your next video, your next song, your next whatever the fuck it is that you do.
Like clothing or being fucking,
it might be the one to take you up.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna know because you quit.
or you stop taking those chances.
Exactly. You stopped too soon.
Yeah.
You didn't know. Cause you,
Tell
you
them,
never,
man. Tell
you
the viewers.
never-
Tell them, bro.
You never went that fucking far. You fucking quit too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like your next song, your next whatever the fuck it is.
Tell
it
them
could've-
stop pushing.
Yeah,
Don't
it could've
stop
took you
pushing yourself.
further,
Tell them,
man.
bro.
You gotta keep going, bro. Just don't quit. Cause if you quit, then you would have never known what the next step could have took you. That next song could have probably made viral.
Yeah, so the
So
biggest
you never
takeaway
know.
from this conversation is that everybody wants growth, but not everybody's willing to change.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's been hella times where like I had situations where I was like not too sure on what the fuck was gonna happen. But I got off my ass and I made something happen and I got that shit in abundance. You know what I'm saying? I doubled up on whatever the fuck it is on what I was trying to, do.
Let me ask you both of y'all this question so you can let the viewers know. All right. After I ask you this, look the viewers and let them know. All right. If you're in the like the complete mindset of like, I can't do this, the self-doubt, the self, pity work talk where you're talking yourself down. Like, those moments where a lot of people have where they are always talking themselves down, they're dumbing themselves down, they are belittling themselves, right? Like they're making themselves smaller than they appear. What would you give them for a piece of advice to where they can switch that and change that around?
I say this, bro. Look, if you can't talk down on yourself and accept that shit as a man, then you a bitch ass motherfucker. Like, straight up.
Oh,
I don't know that
bro, that's making them feel even worse.
No, I'm being for real. Like, you gotta.
I'm talking about making themselves feel better about
No,
themselves.
I'm being for real. Like, you gotta know how to hold yourself as accountability and be like, you know what? I did fuck up right there. And you know what I'm saying? That shit did make me look weak, or that shit did make me come out whatever. I shouldn't have done that shit. So the next time it comes around, I'm gonna come out better. Or the next time that shit comes around, like, I'm gonna get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure, like, like, you fucked up.
But what's that one little piece of advice that you can give to the viewers that will let them know, like, to give them themselves that extra little, like, push, that shit to get over the hump that they're on right now that they can't get over?
Think about where you was at before. Think about where you at now. You just gotta keep fucking going, bro. Cause, hey, if you hustling and whatever percentage you making, shit, it was better than whatever you was on before. So if you making, little steps, you know what I'm saying, big steps, it don't matter. All the steps is good. Big bang, little bang, you gotta take it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. Like, you just gotta look back on where you started at and what you want before. And if you're making progress, that's all that fucking
And you got to
matters.
be honest with yourself, right? Because resetting isn't about, starting over, none of that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about asking
If-
yourself hard
Look,
questions
I'll
like,
put
what
it
do I
like-
really want?
Yeah, I put it like this. If you had $200, you know what I'm saying? And you just kept working, you kept doing your thing, and now you got, you know what I'm saying? Now you got 900, and you turn that 900 into, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple G stacks.
Sometimes
progress.
sometimes it's about asking yourself, what are you really willing to risk to sacrifice what you got going on right now? Sometimes you have to really ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice for yourself to get over that extra little oomph, that push, that whatever that you're stuck in between, ladies and gentlemen, that's something that you need to exercise to get past that. Because sometimes it's not always easy for the viewers, for the common person, just to get over that little push, that hump that they got going on in their life, those obstacles that they're jumping hurdles through.
That's
Dude,
what I
like,
said.
you know what I'm saying?
If you can't look back at whatever it is that you went through,
But I feel like a lot of the
and
viewers
embrace
do
it.
look back at the shit that they're going through. That's not always the case. The case is getting over that or getting
that's what I'm
past
saying.
that.
Yeah, you gotta look. You gotta go through that shit to go over it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so then JMH, what would you say to the
Personally
viewers?
for me,
I would say the best way I could put it, and what I think Jeremiah here is trying to get at too, I would say to give him like a little sentence or something. You got to endure the pain to reap your fruits of labor, guys. No matter what that means to you, whether it's mentally, it's financially with work, it's you just got some bad news. There's always something good to come out of the pain, and it's it's a hard pill to swallow because sometimes that pain does last for a while, but you always come out better on top. It's not the best lesson for everybody, but it fucking works because
Let them know, dog.
yeah. What is the saying? God gives his toughest soldiers the strongest battles. I
Yeah.
believe something like that. Yeah, but no. 2026, we're all trying to move forward. Like y'all said in the last one, leave all the bullshit behind, guys.
no, for
Leave it in
sure.
2025.
And for some of the people that actually believe that or have self-doubt when they're coming across certain shit like this, what would you tell them when they're building that up? Let's say some of the viewers already have that mentality to where, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But there's that little tiny conscience or the little fucking green cricket guy, Jiminy Cricket on the side that's telling them, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is this is bad, don't do it. Like, this is a bad idea. You know, like your conscious type shit. To not take that extra leap. What would you tell them to? What would you tell them to do?
Fuck off.
I would say, shit.
What about you, JMH?
I would say going back to, I guess, the beginning, like we said, if you're not uncomfortable, then you might be doing something wrong. Because you always got to put yourself in situations that make you a little uncomfortable to better yourself in some aspect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would definitely go with something like that because, you know, I could say anything to somebody who, you know, might have just lost someone. It's not going to really make you feel entirely better. You know, you just got to kind of work through it in your own way, in your own pace. But always being positive is always a good
Exactly.
thing.
Let them know for everybody
Yes.
who's watching that this episode is not all about us and like us
yeah.
acting like we have shit figured out. It's not.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? It's about choosing direction over fucking comfort.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And clearly obvious choices.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being too comfortable leads to complacency.
Yeah, and I fuck with that, bro.
Yes.
And if you've been rocking with First Initial Thoughts since the Haunted Locations or the very beginning of the
Great. Even
podcast
before
stuff,
that.
or anything of the viral moments that we would recall that we had like 6,000 plus moments, or even if this is your first episode,
Go
just
stupid,
know
go dumb.
that
Beanie on
we're not
the
chasing
bum.
trends,
New
ladies and
clothes,
gentlemen.
no runway.
Not
Shorty
chasing,
wanna sunbathe. Tell me
not
about her
chasing or
Sunday.
building something or
Talk
anything
about
like
us
that.
one day.
We're building
Ask me
something
if
that's
I
real
pop up.
here at First Initial Thoughts. So I want to thank you personally for choosing
Yes.
us and watching these videos. It means the most to me, myself, First Initial J, and
JMH,
JMH
guys,
over
I
here.
appreciate you guys so much.
And ahead of me is over
Me
here,
is-
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. I appreciate you coming through, homie.
And if you're listening to this right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is us trying to get to you. Let them know. Level the life up. Level your mindset, your purpose, whatever it may be.
And we're not just leveling up, guys. We want you to level up this year, too.
Nah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. This shit's a fucking influence, bro.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
shit.
Asking yourself, are you running from pressure or are you building it?
Real shit. Be, man, get that shit, bro. Get that money, get that bag. Be the motherfucker you want to be. Real shit.
Exactly, because something in 2026 is not becoming, it's not about becoming something new, right?
No, for sure.
Fuck
Fuck
coming.
that whole New Year, same me bullshit.
Exactly, big dog. It's about becoming more disciplined, self-aware of who you are, what you got
Every
going
year I
on in this
gotta-
life. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Be more
better me every
focused.
year.
Be
you
more
know?
locked in. More focused, more locked in, more tuned in on what you got
Yes.
going on every single year with your life, ladies and gentlemen. Becoming more aware with yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Stop dwelling on the past, all that shit.
Nah, for sure, man. Hey, whatever bitch you fucking sleeping on, man, fuck who she fucking get you some money, bruh. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You man, whatever the fuck it is you want, like, man, get that shit, bro. Like, you got a dream, chase that shit, turn it into a goal.
Chase that shit. Let them know, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of First Initial Thoughts. I am First Initial J.
JMH, guys.
Had a meals, man.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all make sure to drop a comment and also subscribe because next time this shit gonna be intentional, dog. We coming out swinging.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We coming out swinging in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. This has been First Initial Thoughts. We will see y'all in the next chapter. Y'all stay safe. Peace.
Never get like she like my smell, she like my walk. Cold egg, big pen.